Starting with our first deep breath into our nose, into our chest, and out of our mouths with a sound. Allow the sounds of the bowls to guide you like the sound of your breath. Bringing your attention to your toes. Relaxing your feet. Now bringing the attention to the ankles. Flexing out any tensity, any tension, any discomfort in your ankles. Now bringing the attention to your knees. Breathing in and out. Bringing the attention to your thighs, letting them deeply relax. Breathing in and out. In whatever way feels fit. Bringing the attention to your lower stomach. Taking in a deep cleansing breath, clearing anxiety, stress, any angst that lives in that area of your body. Breathing in and out. Releasing tension. Relax and be. Bringing your hands to heart. Breathing into your chest. Vibrating love. Vibrating peace. Bringing your attention to your head, your shoulders, your upper body, deeply relaxing as we invite you into our physical practice. Taking in one final deep breath to express gratitude for yourself, for engaging in this time. Breathing in. Breathing out. To close this meditation, we'll take 3 collective breaths. A breath for our ancestors, our loved ones, our guides, our spirit angels, to continue to be a force of protection, love, and light. Breathing in, breathing out. A breath for our physical bodies, for the ownership and empowerment that we feel each time we practice. Breathing in, breathing out. And our final and last breath is for community, for coming together in sisterhood to offer a space of healing, love, evolution, and light. Slowly opening your eyes, bringing your attention back to this beautiful space.
Get inside your spine.
All right, so standing at the top of your mat,
into a strong mountain pose, hands extended down by your waist, standing strong as if you were a mountain. On an inhale, raise your hands up above your head into extended mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. Take another big inhale in, and on your exhale, lower down to the mat into a forward fold. On an inhale, lift up, halfway lift. Exhale, lower back down to the mat. And we're going to just inhale one more time. Inhaling, bringing those hands up above the head, back into extended mountain pose, holding it there, taking a deep breath in. And on your next exhale, lower back down to the mat. Plant your hands firmly into the mat, keeping a slight bend in your knees. And then I want you to walk your hands forward, going into a downward dog. When you get into your downward dog, pushing away from the mat with your hands, keeping a slight bend in your knees, you can walk your dog out, making sure to breathe throughout the process. And on an exhale, lower your knees back down into the mat. Uncurl your toes.
Finding ourselves in tabletop. We're going to explore cat-cows in whatever way makes sense to us, but we'll start by rising the spinal cord up, lifting the hips and the knees, dropping the neck and extending the back to the sky, making sure that your wrists and your shoulders are stacked, and you can feel free to find some motion up here in your cat, or you can sink your belly towards the mat, extend your head forward, shining your forehead forward towards the sky for your cow. And I invite you for the next couple breaths to take your cat-cow in whatever way makes sense to you. Rising the hips, the spinal cord towards the sky, letting the neck hang. Then dropping the belly towards the mat, extending the forehead forward towards the sky, and breathing. One more time, rising the spinal cord up towards the sky, letting the neck hang. Then dropping the belly, pushing the hips back, and pointing the forehead forward, taking in breath. Inviting you to lift your knees if that feels easy or accessible to you, or rising up into downward dog. Breathing here, allowing there to be a slight bend in your knees, opening up your shoulders, stretching your spinal cord. Breathing in, breathing out. Now slowly walking the feet towards the hands, slowly bending the knees, and slowly lifting the spinal cord vertebrae by vertebrae, until you find yourself back in our standing opening pose, bringing the hands up over our heads, back into extended mountain, extending the fingertips like you're holding the sun. Breathing in, breathing out.
And on an exhale, lower your hands back down to your sides slowly. All right, so in mountain pose, begin to shift your weight into your left leg, allowing your right foot to slowly lift off of the ground. And you're going to extend your right foot out behind you as you bend forward, arms extended to your side, into your warrior three, as if you were a superhero. We are soaring. Such grace and balance. So on an inhale, go ahead and lift back up, bringing the feet back to the mat. On an inhale, raise your hands up to the sky into a mountain. On an exhale, bring the hands together and lower them to heart center. And now place your hands, interlocking them with your partner. And we are going to be supporting each other's weight by leaning forward on one side, pushing away, and then back on the other side, pushing away. From mountain pose, we are going to go into a forward fold, planting the hands at the top of your mat firmly. And we're going to step back into our plank, chaturanga, lower down to the mat, and come up into an upward dog, opening the heart. Uncurl the toes, and you're going to push up into downward dog, walking the dog out, and then drop your knees to the mat, coming back into tabletop, and then slowly making our way to the mat. And from here, we're going to go into our partner camel, facing your partner on your knees, interlocking the hands. And then we are going to just, while holding on sturdy to your partner's hand, just fall back, holding the weight of each other. Head should be facing the sky. Breathing in, breathing out, feeling the stretch of this. Opening the heart. Breathing in. On an exhale, come back into center. That felt good, didn't it? Okay, lower the hands back to the mat.
Finding ourselves in a comfortable seat on the mat. Slowly lowering our backs to the mat.
Extending the legs out to the end of our mats. You can rotate the feet if you want at this point. Just loosening up the ankles. Bring your feet into a constructive rest. Feet should be planted on the mat. And go ahead and extend your legs up into the air. Keep extending overhead, pushing up off the mat. Legs go over your head into a plow pose, making sure that you're supporting this pose with your shoulders. Breathing in deeply. And on an exhale, lower back down to the mat slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae.
Get inside your spine. Inhale. Let love flow into your heart chakra.